Good morning, friends. So this book, Giraffes Can't Dance, was the second most popular vote from last week. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one today. And it's by Giles Andrade and Guy Parker Reese. And on this front cover, we see that giraffe dancing. And look, it's like doing a back bend and kicking its feet up. And here we have Giraffes Can't Dance. And we have some monkeys dancing. Here's our title page, Giraffes Can't Dance. And we have two little warthogs there. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. So here we have Gerald, that giraffe. And of course he has a long neck. He's a giraffe, and that's what they're supposed to have. And he has those long legs too. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh, poor Gerald, look at him. He tries to run and he falls and just goes splat. Even the turtle down here is surprised. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Here it says Jungle Dance, our little banner. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Look at his face, his expression. Everyone else is dancing and having fun. And he just looks so forlorn, so sad. All those creatures there dancing. The warthog started waltzing, the rhinos rock and rolled, the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. So here they're all dancing with a partner. We have the warthogs and the rhinos and the lions. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Lots and lots of dancing going on. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Oh my goodness, they're not being supportive or kind. They should be telling him to do his best and try, even if it's hard. I feel so bad for poor Gerald there. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Oh my gosh, that is a horrible feeling when you feel all alone and like nobody's there to support you and to help you. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." So here, way up here, we see that little cricket talking to Gerald. Right up there. Maybe he just needs a different song. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Yeah. Everything makes music if you really want it to." That's true. Sometimes if you just close your eyes and just listen, you'll hear music. Sometimes it's music from the rustling leaves with the wind blowing through, or just the quiet sounds of nature at night. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swirling round. So he's just kind of relaxing, listening to the sounds around him. And his body is just starting to kind of feel that music go through it. Right there, he's just feeling the music. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wow, look at him go. He's just listening to his own body. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. He's so excited. He's just thrilled to be dancing. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." They're all surprised by his ability to dance, and they're enjoying what he's doing, and he's just listening to himself and the sounds around him and the music, and he's just having a wonderful time. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Look, they're even throwing flowers, congratulating him on his wonderful, wonderful dance. They all want to know how he did it. How did he learn to dance like that? Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. And remember, that's what the cricket had told him. And I think, yep, way, way up here is the cricket who encouraged Gerald. And that's the end of Giraffes Can't Dance. And we learned that Gerald really can dance. So my question for you today is, what is something that you're good at and that you like to do? For Gerald, it turned out to be that he's a really good dancer and he loves it. I want to know about you. So email me or message me. What are you good at and what do you like to do? Can't wait to hear your responses. Take care, friends.